welcome to the holiday version. We're going to be talking about all the holiday shit in Rec Room, the disappointments, the excitements, and everything in between. Thank you. Anyway, so speaking of the disappointments, here's what I'm talking about. So, anyone here know about the yellow glow mask that came out? It's in the rec center?
No,
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, anyone else
no,
disappointed that
I've
they
just
haven't
returned.
yet come out with the rest of the skeleton fit?
Why, yes, I am, Green Queen.
Like,
Yes, I am. I
like
have this fit
seriously.
all ready for it, and it hasn't even come out yet.
Dude,
Yeah,
seriously?
I
You want
know
to
what
see
you
which one
mean.
I put it with? Here we go. I put it with the Bumblebee fit because I didn't have a fit to put
Oh,
it
What?
with.
smart.
This one,
Why did you put it like a bumblebee? Oh,
because it looks
never
good.
mind.
Oh,
All right.
I didn't even know you had that outfit.
Most people don't know all of my fits. I have too many, and then I change them up because I
Yeah.
find better ones. And Rec Room keeps coming up
Uh,
with new stuff. Like they just came out with the zombie fit. Do you have that yet?
no, I do
No,
not.
that's actually an
Ooh,
older fit
it's so
that
Oh.
spooky.
was a part of a
Was
bee
it?
versus zombies thing, I believe.
Was it seriously? Is
Hmm.
that when they came out with the bees?
Yeah,
hmm,
yeah, I'm pretty
that's
sure.
crazy.
I've never seen it, so I was pretty excited.
I haven't either.
Dude, the only thing that I saw that was absolutely brand new that I've never seen is
It
the
was a while
cyber
ago.
shit. Cyborg! Woo! I'm pretty sure they just got, everyone loved the skeleton fits and they had to redo it. Because they got tired of recoloring the same shit. Let's be honest.
True. True. Like I can see why, but it's more of just how they want to color code it and shit.
Well, if they gotta color code shit, they better start bringing more, what is it that I don't have a lot of? Pink. They better come out with more pink stuff. Like seriously, how am I supposed to come up with a pink outfit? There's hardly any like pink gloves. It's like maybe
I don't
one
know. I
or
Yeah,
don't know.
two.
I
Like the
agree.
rec room owners are like more of like moderators. They actually code in so they can actually make the outfits and like they actually design them. But I don't know if they're gonna bring out more or less just by
Or,
the amount of like months,
This
years,
is
or
true, but you gotta
weeks
remember.
don't you
that are
think
gonna be
it
coming.
Yeah, potato.
would it be
Wait, hold
cool
up.
if
I got a
like
question to
how they
ask.
allow us to make T-shirts? Sorry, go ahead.
Has anyone seen the new Halloween Ends?
Yeah, I have.
No.
Oh no,
Oh shit, they're actually not bad.
I haven't
But
seen that
Wait, what are you
one,
talking
but
about?
I attempted to watch
Halloween
Terrifier
ends.
2.
Never heard of it.
Eh.
Yeah, the Michael Myers.
And mm,
Hmm.
I've seen the Michael Myers one.
In the end, he got killed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
I know.
I wonder if it'd be possible if we could do a petition or contact the devs and ask them to possibly in the future create something like the T-shirts, how we can make our own T-shirts. What if we can make our own hats, our own capes, our own gloves,
Yeah.
right?
I
They
think they're
were gonna do
putting.
Yeah, that'd be
Full on
nice.
sweatshirts.
custom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. Is I think they were talking about putting sweatshirts out, so that's why we can actually do different design on the sweatshirts.
I don't have their Twitter. I need to get that shit.
I tend to watch the Snapchat and keep an eye on some of their
Uh,
or not Snapchat, fucking what is
wait, they
that one
have a
thing?
Snapchat?
Instagram. That's what I'm thinking. I don't use any of that stuff. That's all new school to me. I don't understand half of it. I barely know how to
Right.
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey,
noticed a
don't
lot of
blame
people
me.
use
I'm an
I
that.
old
might be
idiot.
17, but shit.
You're
I
not
I'll
that
see.
old.
I
It's not
still
like
have
you're
to
playing
fight
with
my
sticks and
iPhone.
rocks
Well,
over
not my
there.
iPhone, my
This is
Android.
true. Thank God for
Hey.
that. By the way, as a reminder to anybody
But
that's in the audience, be sure to go take a look at our consumables. We actually have one that you can use that lets the people on stage know to take a hit every time, and that is a rule for people on stage. If someone puts that, it means
So
to
don't
smoke.
worry. You don't need to
I've
worry
already
about me.
bought everything that you have in your room. I bought like two of your
Shit.
bonds.
I'm
Oh,
not like,
sweet.
I'm more of like normal, but I'm always happy when I'm high as shit, so.
Bro, I
Dude,
like getting high as fuck, bro.
Like
Yeah.
you'll hear my voice, it gets higher and higher once I like get high
I
enough.
sound like more like a Californian when I get that way.
So you'll hear me like sound like Mickey Mouse or Elmo at the time.
No, like I was working at KFC in like Lynchburg, Virginia, and I would come in sounding like my normal self. Then I come in from break, he's just like, "Dude, you sound like from California."
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, it's the standard comes out. We're doing voices. I could do Cleveland.
Oh, hi there, Mickey.
Hey,
You're big ass
Mickey, I'ma beat the fuck out of you.
Are we doing voices now? Oh shit, I'm
I
scared.
guess so.
I can only do
My
Cleveland.
name is Cleveland
Brown, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with
it's
my new
almost there.
family.
Miss Piggy left me, so I had to do a dab.
Hey, Reaper, can we bring around the bong? I mean, the bong.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
I can't even grab it.
Oh, I'm okay actually. That's more
Okay,
demonic.
I'll
than
pass it.
I
I'll
like.
pass it.
Do the pass.
Okay,
Pass it over.
Dude, I want to get,
Puff, puff,
I want
pass.
to get
Hey,
high
Claude.
as fuck, bro.
Don't ask me how
Pat
this
it.
working. Can you grab it? No.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
No!
I died.
whoa! How did you
I
die?
did
Ah! I'm gonna die again. Watch this. Here.
No, that's not the.
Hey,
That's not the
move.
seat. Go back to your seat.
Bye.
So much shit just happened.
What? Oh
I
my
need to
God.
smoke about that.
Okay. Hey,
Once you actually sit in your seat, and it kicks you out of the seat. It literally just puts you back in the
get back
audience.
to your seat. Grab the shit. Thank you.
Huh? Let me see it. You're done for now. You need to take a break from watching TV. Come on, go on.
That wasn't your bong.
Fuck.
Dude, you just ripped your bong hard as hell. Holy shit, give it time to like catch up.
Fuck that shit. No, I get it ripe. I don't let it sit in. The fuck? That's how you get high.
Damn, so you just like do it all at once. Oh my
Hell
god.
fucking
dude.
yeah.
Hey, TYB.
Your lungs
I was
TYB.
just kidding. I didn't even hit a bong. I didn't even hit a bong.
TYB.
If you know how to beatbox, you can actually do
Hello,
that type of sound,
TYB. Alert. Hello.
so that's
Oh.
part of it. What?
Just screaming and
Make some O's with your bong.
I don't have a bong. I just said that.
You don't have a bong? Why are you
saying
up
this,
here?
but glitching on is a
Oh, do you
kickable
only do
offense.
edibles?
Rolls.
Possible
No,
ban.
I do edibles, but I actually
Wait, you-
make like blunts that are actually big as fucking
Hey, guy
cigars.
who's trying to
so.
get glitch on the stage. Glitching on
feel
the
like-
stage will
I feel like you
get you
lose
banned
way
from
too
this
much
room.
weed
So I
or, like-
suggest you just stop while you're ahead. Yeah, you spooky.
I feel like you lose too much THC.
Stop it
if
with your
you
bitch ass before you
smoke
actually
blunts.
die while you're in here.
Mm-mm.
Like, don't
Don't.
you think blunts give you
Oh.
like not enough THC? Like, I've smoked blunts for like 10 years,
Mm.
but they're good.
actually
But you
gives you
don't get
enough,
as high
actually.
if you smoke from like a good bong. That's what
Yeah,
I feel
to
like
be
anyways.
honest, it seems like blunts are usually like a waste almost. I mean, yeah, they do
Bong,
good,
bong,
but
bong,
you put a
bong,
lot of
bong,
it in.
bong,
I like a bowl.
If the
Yeah.
weed is shitty, I like to use a bong, and it really helps make
I
it
like
Speaking of
weed, the
which,
bong, bong,
But if
positive.
the
Have you
weed's
finally
really
gotten some
good,
weed?
high quality, I like high.
True. But I don't like do both. I just roll my shit up like big ass cigars so I can just smoke shit. Like I have a trash bag full of weed, so I was like, come on.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got like weed to spare, like do whatever you want.
Mm. But if you have like roach like type of shit, then nah, just throw that shit away.
Yeah, bro. Dude, my buddy, he sold me this shitty ass weed like 2 days ago. Oh my god, I smoked this. I felt so sad for my friend. You ever just like are disappointed with your friends? Like,
Yeah.
not disappointed in your friend, more like their tastes. Like, you ever find out
Oh,
what they
yeah,
like
yeah,
and
I
then
know
you're
what you
just
mean.
not into it? They almost seem like less of a friend. Like, I almost was like genuinely disappointed for my friend because this
Why
shit
would
was
you give it?
trash.
Why would you do this to me?
I gave him like a whole bag of my shit, and he was
Oh wait,
he was
hey
it was
Reaper,
off the fucking wall.
Yeah,
can you let Ellie up here?
I'm not moderator.
I mean, Ripper, can you get Ellie up here, please?
Are the
Is he
one that rips.
dyslexic when it gets high?
Dude, I'm already fucking high as it is, bro.
Yeah, you dyslexic there? Holy shit. That's me in real life. Like, seriously, even if I'm not high, I'm dyslexic. I have
I'm
tics,
high on
too.
the
I'm ADHD and I have autism, so it gets worse and worse as it goes on, you know?
Dude, I'm high on the freaking video game. What the fuck?
But since I'm getting high, it actually helps it. It keeps it, like, in that position where it's at, so it doesn't go lower or higher.
Yo,
My
wow.
Kinda
ADHD
sour,
and
not gonna
autism.
lie. I think there's like a bit of
But
sour diesel into these edibles.
Hound and Ellie, please come on and get your butts up to the stage. Come on, walk up the
Do you
stage.
come
believe
on, get up,
marijuana
Let's
is
go.
world
the
peace?
stairs. You are just up on the stairs. There you go.
Can I
One
get like
spot
answers
left.
from everyone? Has anyone tried like fish weed before? Like fish
What the?
smelling weed.
What is that?
Aquaponics?
I'm not kidding with you. What?
Yeah. Yeah, aquaponics, like grown
Yeah,
with
exactly.
fish water. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
good.
dude, it wasn't good. What are you talking about?
You didn't like it?
The fuck?
No,
I
no,
love
I
dude.
actually don't know
It's
what
not
it
bad.
is.
Like when you smoke it, it's not bad. But when you open up that like fresh jar, bro, it just fucking hits you, dude. I felt like dude, I was drooling from my mouth. It
I
smelled so bad.
sit down.
But yeah, but that shit's pretty dank. I'm not gonna lie with you.
Mm. I
It does
actually
have a
didn't know
weird
what that
after
was.
smell
The
to it,
fuck?
now that you mention it.
Yeah, I do. It's probably one of the most lingering smells I've ever had to smoke.
Yeah.
Mm. But I've tried like mixing shit, like weed and everything. Like I made my own type. You know, I did
Wait,
experiments, so I was just like doing shit. I made my own thing. It was like double strap. I put like fucking shrooms with
wait, so
I
you
put
mix
shrooms with weed
DMT into
together.
your THC?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
And
That's
it's
powerful.
actually not that bad. Actually. Like we had like I actually had like
You're
this
just like
high
getting
type of
crossfaded off
fucking
one
weed.
strain.
Yeah. So it's just more of like a two birds with one stone, you know?
Yeah.
Man, just getting rid of both.
Oh shit.
What do you think is a better additive? DMT, PCP, or cocaine to your marijuana, to your weed?
Cocaine. Cocaine 100%.
What in the
Cocaine,
fuck?
Cocoa
No,
Puffs.
no.
Have you ever tried
That actually
Cocoa
makes it
Puffs?
worse.
It's like the best sativa you've ever had. You'll stay awake for
Wait,
days.
what was the question again? Because I just was trying to catch that
Cocoa
beer.
Puffs? What the
What do you
fuck?
believe is the best additive to weed? What do you add into blunts? What do you think is the best?
What do I
PCP,
add?
DMT, cocaine.
I'd say
Best thing for me
DMT,
is
definitely.
THC and shit.
Yeah,
DMT.
DMT.
Fuck.
I know a lot of people that like work really hard. They like to add it with tobacco, and they call them spliffs, right? So you mix tobacco
Yeah,
with the
people
weed.
actually
That
call
way
them spliffs.
you can
I actually did
concentrate.
it myself
Yeah,
once.
I
So my
did
buddy
it
I
when
actually
I
did it
didn't
with
have enough
myself once.
smoke.
They're actually called spliffs.
yeah.
But
Oh,
I live
you
in
can.
Ohio, where I'm from. What we're from, we call them the double banger.
Double bangers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if you do
Well, you
menthol
can
cigarette,
enjoy what you're doing.
menthol ones, because
Yeah.
they say menthol's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be like it's supposed to help, like
Nice.
enhance.
Mm.
Menthol. There used to
Yeah.
be a cigarette flavor, like you could flavor your own cigarettes, right? And there was
Oh,
like
you can
little
still do
bottles
that.
of juice. And,
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
put
yeah,
on
that
your
was actually a
weed.
thing. That was actually a thing here in Ohio just like 2 weeks ago. You can actually
Yeah.
You
flavor
might have
your own
like blueberry.
cigarettes.
You could have menthol. You could have
Yeah,
cherry. You have strawberry. You have
yeah.
bananas and pineapple.
Nowadays,
It's
they,
weird.
those little pop-it ones that you can get in like
No, it's just
cigarettes, like the pop
yeah,
bursts.
that's what they actually
They
brought here in
have
Ohio. They
Yeah.
those.
actually brought those like
They have
poppets, what we
those.
actually had. So you actually okay, so right where like the where the cigarette part is like
Here,
starts. Well, it's more of like
Anna,
right where that foam or
you
just
got
more of
enough
like that
time before you
woven
go to
part
bed. You can
inside of the
watch it.
cigarette is. You actually had to like roll on that part and then pop what was in
But you
it.
gotta
You
make
could
sure to
actually
clean up your
flavor it,
room.
like you said. And you'll actually have that taste all throughout the cigarette.
Yeah, it wasn't
Have
too
you
bad.
ever tried caviar? Caviar is basically joints with
Yeah.
hash oil rolled in
No,
teeth with
no, those
hash.
are fucking disgusting. I
It's
found out the
so
hard
powerful.
way. It's so
They're very
disgusting
bitter.
Hey.
though.
It's very,
I had
very
one at a
bitter.
party. Dude, my friends were fucking hyping it up.
You actually had one at a party?
Yeah, it sucked ass.
Those are the worst ones you could get. What the fuck?
No, it gets worse. I was drunk as fuck at the time too. Oh my god. You could have convinced me of anything.
Oh my god,
Where's
probably
the snacks?
start 9/11 over again.
Yep.
Oh, did you see what the Twitch actually did on its suggestions?
No, what they do?
Rip, bruh. Somebody actually put on how do you feel about green beans and it got denied. Did that happen? Like, why? Does the owner just not like green beans or he's terrified of them?
So it's confirmed. Twitch hates green beans.
Yeah, probably.
Confirmed.
That's
Man.
understandable.
Probably confirmed. It's a mystery.
Dude, my daughter is weird.
Let's get
She
the
literally.
Mythbusters in here.
So, y'all ever met kids that just ask for the weirdest shit for dinner? Okay, this has something to do with
Yeah.
that. Alright? So, y'all have heard kids ask for weird shit. What's the weirdest shit you've heard ask kids for? I've got one. My kid literally asked for nothing but fucking green beans for dinner. I'm not
Hey,
kidding.
Well, at least
if we
she's into
do,
vegetables.
Right?
hey,
But still, just green
hey, I
beans?
actually asked for spinach when I was younger.
Dude, but no,
When
that's
I was
all she
babysitting
wanted.
I
She
wanted
didn't
to be
kids,
want
like
I asked for
nothing
Popeye. I'm
else.
slushies.
sorry.
She didn't want
I
nothing
wanted to
else.
be
No,
like Popeye.
Not a damn
my
thing.
little sister, she said the weirdest things. Like one night she came to me and she was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the devil's eye," and she just kind of gave me like a one-eyed look, and I'm just like, "Where'd you learn that from?" She was like, "Jesus." I'm like, "What?" No.
Jesus, what?
I was
Like, you know.
babysitting these kids in a church, and this one kid asked if I could have slushies for lunch. I didn't
What?
know what to tell him.
You tell
What?
Slushies,
him
like,
no.
the ones you get from 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
know what you
bad that
mean,
I
but
tell kids
why?
no, but I literally have ate. My entire day has consisted of
Yeah.
nothing but a Chinese dinner, and that was at like 7 o'clock at night. The rest was just
Oh my
energy
god.
drinks and the willpower to get
I feel
shit
you.
What's
done.
up? What's up?
That's how
What's
you
up?
do it.
What's up? What's
All I need is weed and Red Bull.
Yep.
up? All I need is a monster or a couple of them.
You ever heard of Redline?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've
that's what
heard
I
of
need.
that. Yeah.
I drink
Mm.
anywhere.
I'd rather just get like monster because like they actually taste good, but if you get weed connected with it,
But honey,
You
I'm
see,
not
I get
looking for the
those
taste.
monster
No.
I
Javas.
really don't care about the taste when it
oh
comes to
no.
getting my energy because I will
No, that's
drink
not like
a
that's not what I mean, but
y'all
it's
ever
just
heard of
like
Kratom shot?
continuous. Yeah, I know what
Sauce
they
is
are.
That shit
nice.
tastes like ass. And I've downed one of those because I really, really hate going through work.
Oh god.
And it puts
And
me in a
What are you talking
speaking of
about,
fucking
energy
Jello shot?
drinks, I
great
don't
mood.
know
Huh?
if you guys have seen them, but they
What are you
got these
talking about,
drinks
Jello
called
shots?
Ghost,
No, it's called
and they're
Kratom.
like, what are they? Sour
Oh,
Patch
never heard of
Yeah.
Kids
that.
energy
But
drinks.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't heard of Kratom?
no, what is it?
Fuck.
Graham?
I know what they. I like.
By the
I
way, if
know what
anyone has
they're
any
called.
questions in the crowd,
I
please
forgot what they
be
were
sure
made out
to
of.
just message that in the chat.
Ripper.
We'll be sure to answer any of the questions.
Lemons.
Ah,
Cripper, what were they made of again?
what?
Cripper?
No, I'm
Like,
good.
crepes? Cripper? I forgot what their name.
Oh, crepes.
Kratom. Kratom.
Yeah, what were they made out of? Fuck.
Some natural herb. Honestly, I haven't really looked into it because I'm sure if I read it, I'm gonna be like,
I'll just look it up later.
dude, this is so
I'll
I'll just
look it up
pretend
right
like I
now.
know it.
I have my
Okay.
phone.
I'll just
Are you kidding me? I have a bottle right next to me. This
Oh,
bottle
speaking of which, I want
contains
to get a bottle of Jacob's Place.
Mitragina specosa. What is that?
The Sosa? Ah,
I don't
it's
know
more
what
of like a
that is.
natural herb that was actually grown in, where was it?
I think the best way to
Oregon
describe
or
it,
Indiana,
I've
probably.
heard people describe it as legal meth.
Yeah, that's what it's
Okay.
naturally named for.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
that's what the,
Adderall is.
yeah, this is what they call it, and I'm not gonna lie, this shit fucking rocks my world, and I love it.
No shit.
How are y'all doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I'm fried as fuck, and we're having a great conversation. Hound, by the way,
Yup,
dumbass,
yup.
like I said last time,
I fell
you
into the
can join
void.
us
That
on
was the
stage
bad
and
part.
talk
It was
to us.
scary.
You can join us. I gave you permission, Hound. You sitting there, looking at me. Come up on stage. Yeah, come on. Don't just stare at me. Let's go. There we go. All right.
Just be
Yeah,
careful
get
with
in
the
the middle
seats. You
of
will fall
Elliot
into
and
the void.
Positive, or better yet, you can
Hello
go in
and
between the
welcome.
bus.
Oh my God, it's Zuli. It took him so long to get here.
Hello.
Hi, and what took you forever?
Hello, my friend. Oh shit, wait.
I was high and forgot the entire day to get on. So
Well, we're getting high
know-
here, so sit the fuck down.
Right?
I took 200 milligrams today, like 250 milligrams.
God damn, what the fuck's wrong with you?
that's
I
it.
decided to
I
play Life
applaud
or
you,
Death
sir.
at 8 a.m. this morning,
God fucking damn it.
and I'm still fucked up.
Man, I
Not
could
to
smoke
lie, dude.
three. I
That's
could
that's
smoke
a bad
3
decision.
blunts. I bag a fucking cigar a day in a day, and I'm good. Like seriously.
Yeah, he just decided
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna be like
die
I'm gonna be high
today.
as hell, but yeah, I'm worth
Today
it.
might be a good day to die.
Time wasted time.
Dude, I remember that. I had that on my phone at one point in time.
No, I remember
Yo,
the song.
You ever get like
There
blasted
was a
high,
whole
and then
app.
you
I know, Scrub.
have you guys
Holy
ever
shit.
like
Yeah.
Find the
gotten
song.
super duper high,
You guys
and
are in a
then
quiet
gone to the
zone. I can't
bathroom,
hear you.
and then zoned out when you're on the toilet, and then like 7 hours pass by?
Not no 7
I've
hours,
done that looking at
but
my
I
there's been a
phone.
found
couple
it. Oh
times
my god, I
I
found
was
the
playing
song.
on here,
Oh god, no.
and I just started like zoning out my window because something was flying across the window, and I zoned out. Somebody was talking to me the whole fucking time, and eventually I heard somebody like say something stupid, and I went, huh? They're like, now you can fucking hear me. I'm like, maybe. Hey, I'm streaming right now on YouTube. Can we not
Hi,
please?
Zuli.
Oh yeah. Streaming, yeah.
I thought you were
Copyright.
streaming on Twitch.
We do
No,
not
I'm
own the
streaming on
rights to this
YouTube at the
music.
moment because
You just said. Oh.
it allows me to. I said I have a Twitch, but I'm recording on here because I want to keep record of my actual, you know, talk shows. Because we have a lot of fun here, and I see a lot of crazy shit. I'm actually really ticked off. I missed my first
Let
two
me find a no
shows.
copyright song of that.
Yeah. Can you get a band?
so they can't notice us.
Well,
You should get a stoner band like the Late Night Show. And you have like a little band over there that plays
So
Bob
what would
Marley
they call
and
the
other
Flaming
stuff.
Yeah.
You got me, for God's sake.
Right?
We could just, instead of having this thing back here, we'll put the band
Yeah, have
right
a
there.
band. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Yeah, there's this song that's actually on here. There's actually no copyright, but
Why do I have
it
Lucy's
actually has
Lemons
the
music?
Cocoa Puff like the rap song, like Reese's Puffs,
Ah, that's why I have your
like
music.
rap song, and plus the Super Mario, Mario Land.
So speaking
Oh
of
my
which,
god.
So I was like,
since they've been dropping that Mario movie that's coming out, I've
Oh,
been
we are
looking
getting
Yeah.
into
people
other
in now.
movies. Apparently, they're dropping the Legend of Zelda movie too. That's going to have a
You
decent
high
actors
as
in it.
hell,
so they're bringing out game movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
pretty
heard the
much.
Super
You know,
Mario
But
What
ended
a
up.
load
there's
of
a curse.
bullshit.
Yeah, there's a curse that like all games turned into movies. Usually.
well,
Yeah.
they're
I still
supposed
can't
to be
believe
making
Jack
the
Black
Legend of
Sonic,
fucking
Zelda
voicing
fucking
a
Mario.
live action.
Ninja Turtles was a game. It was more of an arcade
Yeah.
game.
But yeah, the new Legend of Zelda that's going to
The
be dropping is going to be
Simpsons, they
live
came into a
action.
TV show. Well, they
Um,
were.
That'd be funny. With Legolas, is Legolas gonna be Link?
no,
From Lord
they're
of the
going to
Rings?
have Tom Holland as Link.
Oh my
Imagine a Fortnite
god.
movie. Yeah,
Emma
exactly.
Watson
Yeah,
as Zelda. And Danny DeVito
Oh
as
my
Tingle.
god. Which one of them is single?
Boo.
The white
Danny DeVito
bitch
is
or the red
he's a
bitch?
great man.
Which one's single? The redneck bitch or the British prick?
Oh my God! It's gonna be an actual
Whoa.
Netflix series. It's gonna be The
Oh
Legend of
god.
Zelda. Wow,
Yeah, it's going to
Oh
be a
my
Netflix
god.
series, yeah.
Wait, what?
that's
But like I
hilarious.
said, they're supposed to have some solid actors in it, though.
Mm.
Wait, what?
Yeah, The Legend of Zelda is supposed to be a Netflix series. Well, a Netflix movie, not a series.
It sounded extra depressed because you were by the mic.
That does sound depressing.
I was
It would
thinking,
probably just ruin childhoods.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they've been doing with the movies that are coming out. Like, my
They're
little brother,
ruining
he'd
my
be watching
childhood.
Pokemon.
For
Dude, my
God's
little
sake.
brother watches Pokemon, and there's this Pokemon Journeys that has completely ruined Pokemon for me.
What do you mean? Completely ruined. What do you mean?
Like, okay,
What do you
Ash looks
mean?
like a kid, and they are saying that, like, they're going back to the Kanto region for one, and Ash seems to not have any knowledge of Pokemon again. And so he, like, the last episode he watched, he didn't know nothing about an Ivysaur or Venusaur, so he had to use his Pokédex. I'm like, if you had these Pokemon before, why do you need to identify them?
What the fuck? Are you
Yeah, and
kidding
they're
me?
adding smartphones into it now, and I'm like, dude, why?
Well, here comes a movie.
Right? I'll just stick to my Game Boy games and be
beer in
happy
front of
with
you.
it.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, Gil.
Thank you. Root beer anime music time.
I'm the DJ up here. We're doing a commercial break.
Still here. You did, okay.
Billy Mays here.
Got here.
We're
Sponsoring
doing a
Coach's
commercial break.
Sarsaparilla.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna sit down, but I'm not gonna hit B because last time I did that, I fell into the void and was under the map, and it was dark and scary.
Oh shit. Ripper. I gotta go.
Oh,
Alright.
you just break a bottle over my face, dude? It hurt.
Look. Right here. Broke it up.
Have you guys ever watched the Eric Andre show?
Yes,
I
I have. I love that show.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Ripper.
I heard season 6 is going to be starting here in a few months.
Eric Andre is
No
actually
ways.
the new Jackass.
Green
Yes, he
Ripper.
is.
I gotta go.
Dude, and he just
Alright,
cannot
bro.
I'll see
compete
ya.
with the actual
Take it easy,
Jackass
alright?
members. If you watch that, dude, he's
Bye-bye.
like scared for his fucking life. And
Have a
shit.
great
Oh,
night.
dude, in Jackass
Honestly,
Forever, he was
changed
scared for
up
his life.
big time, man. Like, they used to do, like, off-the-wall stunts, now it's just on-set pranks.
I'm fine with that, dude. They're a lot older now. Give them the credit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they've been
just
around for a long time.
they've been around for a long while. I mean, freaking
And like,
what's his
remember
name? Johnny
Bam,
Knoxville came back. Yeah, Bam. Yeah, dude, that whole thing with
CKY?
Bam.
How many times have they gone to the hospital, dude? These movies, like,
A
Right?
lot.
A
Multiple.
lot.
Hundreds.
But no, on the
Too
last
many.
movie, that's when COVID came around, and when Johnny Knoxville came back to do a recording, his hair was gray. It was just like he completely
All of
changed.
his hair was gray, yep.
Yeah,
He left with black hair, came back with full
came
gray.
back gray.
God dang, bro.
So dang, dang,
shows that
You
time
happens.
has
know what?
passed.
He's a silver fox, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I give him props on that though, like, 'cause they used to be all kinds of messed up.
All kinds of crazy shit that got them in trouble.
For all the shit he's
Especially
done to his body, I think
Steve-O.
he's really done good for himself. He's really still
Oh
kicking it.
yeah.
He's not limping or anything.
But no, apparently Steve-O came out with a book as well. I can't remember the title of it, but it was like a self-biography or something like that.
I have no
Autobiography or
idea.
whatever. But yeah,
Hmm.
he was telling all
All,
the
Ow
stunts
my
that he
nuts
did
or
and how he
something.
pulled through them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like a hard kick to the
Steve-O
nuts
book.
or something. Yeah.
Hard kick to the nuts, that's what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? You know, you guys just remind
And
me that
guilty as charged.
guys are
And then you
crazy.
had a third one
Yeah.
was a professional idiot memoir or something. Steve-O comes from my city, from Albuquerque in New Mexico.
Really? That's crazy.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yep.
That's really a tongue twister. Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. Should have never
That's a
made
mouthful.
an Albuquerque.
It's a mouthful.
It's funny because there's highways in Albuquerque, and it is like the crossroads of America, where like if you go one road, you can end up in California. Another road takes you to
That's crazy.
Florida. Another road takes you to Canada. Another highway takes you to Mexico.
Man, I want to go to Canada. Let's all go to Canada.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm too far south to go to Canada.
Well, I was south at one point. I was in Virginia, and now I'm up in Ohio, so I might as well just keep going north, man.
Go for it.
At least it's legal up there.
Right.
And healthcare is free, and education, yeah, I'm
Wait, does that
definitely
mean where you're at it's not? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what I'm hearing? Caught.
Fuck, man. I'm dead fucking tired.
Well,
going. Yeah.
go the fuck to bed.
Maybe I'm gonna have to get up early and go to work in the morning.
What is better, sativa or indica?
It depends.
It
Are
depends.
you looking to be in the couch or
And it
you
depends
looking...
if you want to be up or down.
Right? That's literally what I was getting at too.
Personally, I like hybrids.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
like
like
sativa a lot.
That's what I was gonna say. I really like sativas.
At least it ain't that CBD stuff, man. That's dietary stuff. That ain't real shit.
What are you talking concentrates?
Yeah, dude, like, there's a gas station up above us that, dude, I go in there every day and they have jars of it and it looks like some Bobby Brown stuff, man. Like, it's all like dirt brown. It's terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's no good then. Dude,
Yeah,
it should be yellowish, like cream, almost like
yeah. Theirs is just dirt
brown.
brown, and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy that ever.
That sounds
What if it's like
really...
the most knock your socks off type fucking weed, like
You
concentrate
know,
ever?
that could
Like you take
possibly be a
one dab
thing.
and like you're just gone for the whole weekend.
I mean, it's Indians that run it, so who knows? They might have some secret sauce in there or something.
They got
Come
some
try
like
it,
curry
secret
powder
sauce.
in it.
Right.
Oh my. At that point, I
Yeah,
think they'd be
like,
trying
dude,
to
there's
kill
a
you.
whole strip
Jesus.
up here that's just a bunch of Indian stores. Most of them actually Indian restaurants, and I'm about to go up there and like try one of those restaurants one day. So if I dies, I dies.
Dude, there's no Indian restaurants. I live in Florida, by the way. Oh my god, dude, you cannot get fucking Indian food anywhere.
Really? That's crazy. Yeah, I have another buddy who lives out in Florida. He's out towards Fort Myers. He was part of my Red Dead posse back when we were playing together. He was a good dude, but he was telling me that there's a college out there. It's you go there for about like 2, 3 years, learn Sativa University. You pay like $300, and then you would get all your certificates and license to either run or work in a dispensary.
Wow.
But you
Yeah,
could only work at like the dispensaries and stuff. You can only work at ones that go through that school.
yep. My buddy, he did that. I don't know what school he went through, but when you graduate, you don't really get that many benefits. Like, your pay isn't really that good when you're working at those stores.
Right,
Like,
right,
even if you know everything about weed, you don't have to express everything that you know to the customer. Like,
right.
like with top shelf and like medium shelf and stuff, like top shelf items are always the ones that sell the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's more customer service and putting on a smile than actually
exactly.
being
Right.
knowledgeable and like an expert in the field. But that makes it good because that means people who have no clue what they're doing, you know, they can get their foot in the door and start learning just like you would at like any other store, like at McDonald's or anything, you know. And it's good for like a lot of these young kids who like weed and they want to get into the industry, but they don't have any degrees, they don't have any experience. It allows them to
Right.
get in the door and start working. I don't like selling weed. I like to trim. I like to listen to music and just cut weed for 12 hours a day, and that's an amazing job. I usually get paid anywhere between $12 to $15 an hour, and you just cut weed
Right.
all day,
Wow.
and that's really fun.
That's
I like
dope.
that. You don't have to deal with other stoners. You can just be in your own little world, and it's a really fun job. I would highly recommend it to anyone who's trying to get into the industry.
I might need to go
Yeah.
do that because that sounds a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's it
just
Oh
put
called?
in
yeah.
Like
applications.
where the Japanese have those like little, oh, bonsai clipping or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
bonsai trees,
Bonsai
It's
yeah.
trees.
literally like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yep. But
Yeah.
you cut them nugs, and it's so pretty. It's so fun. I've been cutting weed
Dude,
for the past month. It's harvest season,
shout
so
out to
like
you, dude.
everyone's weed got done.
It's great. Dude, yeah, that sounds like it'll be lots of fun for real.
You don't even have to be 21. As long as you're 18 and older, you
Really?
can do it. Yeah.
Well, I'm
That's got to
27,
be a
so
state thing. That's got to be a state thing at that point.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to. Let's
I
do
got
it.
edibles.
It's like it is.
What's the deal with weed becoming federally legal? I heard they were working on it a few months ago, right?
Oh, that
And
was
it went to the
taxation.
Senate. Was it?
Well, I know in Ohio it's actually getting pushed to becoming recreational. So I think it's just slowly going from state to state because I know, what was it, Chicago or something like that did it too, or Illinois, like some, and I know Cali, so eventually I feel like it'll do it.
Hey, look, let me see how many states now where it's recreational. I know it's more than 13, for sure.
No, where I'm
How
at.
I
many
think I overheard Virginia as
states
well, but that was like
have
after I moved away.
recreational weed? So right now, we went from 13 last year, now we're up to 19. The
That's
new
not
ones,
bad.
including the Marina Islands, Washington, D.C., uh, the Virgin Islands, also decriminalized. Guam decriminalized. So it's definitely growing for sure.
Yeah,
Let's shoot
in
for
a
a full
matter
sweep.
of like few years, it'll probably get to a higher number. I just don't see it being all 50 states in our lifetime. Maybe like way
Yeah,
later.
I don't know, man. I think like definitely where we're going right now. I think we're definitely on the track for that. Maybe like at least
Oh
half
yeah.
in our lifetime.
Yeah, probably only like in our 60s or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be an
So
old
that's
ass
just
man.
recreational. Let me do medicinal. I think we're up to 37 states for medicinal weed. We're almost at 50.
I know Ohio's got it
Medicinal.
medicinal right now.
Yeah,
Right
there's
now,
now
Florida's got
37
medicinal.
states. We're at 37 states, guys, where it's medicinal.
Really?
That's insane. So
Medicinal?
literally
That's crazy.
there's what, 23 states basically that haven't legalized it. That's it. So
And
more than
it's
half
gotten
of
to a
America, it's
point.
legal.
That's
Yeah, and it's
no
gotten to a
17.
point where you can go
17
to a
more states.
doctor.
17
37 now.
states.
Yeah,
Yep.
Because you said
yeah, I heard that
37.
you would have to go to a doctor, but instead of being like, oh, I've got this, and this, yeah, you have to say that, but you need to have that money too. Because they won't give it
Oh
to
yeah.
you unless you get that money.
Wait, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because there's 50 states, right? Yeah, 37. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's only 13 states where it's illegal. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's really good,
yeah.
man.
I mean, we're making progress.
I think that's what matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, I think too, if it keeps the youth from doing meth, from getting addicted to cocaine, from getting addicted to heroin,
right.
right? And
And
I believe
fentanyl.
that it's a win. Yeah, and fentanyl
Yeah.
for sure, or any major pharmaceutical that could hurt you. That's definitely a win
But that's crazy that you mentioned that
for
because when
people.
I was like in middle school or high school, they were like, "Oh, you know, marijuana is the gateway drug," and in all actuality, it's not. You know,
Oh
you
yeah,
gotta
it's a
say
gateway
yes or
drug.
no
Dude,
to
don't let them
what's
lie to
being
you.
handed to
Hey,
you.
hey, I got a piece to
Yeah.
say
It's
on
more
this
or
one.
less peer pressure, honestly.
It's a gateway drug to your
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, it's
fridge.
definitely a lot of peer pressure when you're in those types of situations.
Oh, am I muted?
Hmm.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah. So to
Yo.
prevent myself from falling in the seat, I'm just gonna crouch. I fell down, I got stuck down there, and I had to leave and come back. Why does Simon keep telling me that I have to do this?
Oh.
Like, when you're smoking weed, it's not you get hooked, it's that you like the feeling. And that's
Yeah, you like
escapism.
the
That's nothing to
feeling.
fear. That's something to get over.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
did a
There's no
report.
physical addiction.
There's no
No, you
I've
may
addiction
been
get a
whatsoever.
I've been
mental,
addicted to
but
heroin
not.
before, and like heroin can kill you, and like same thing with
Oh yeah,
alcohol too. Like you do it for like a few years, and then you just quit cold turkey. You get so bad cramps. It feels like you want to stretch, and you're trying to stretch, and no matter how much you stretch, you just still have that cramps, and it hurts. And that's something that weed is
Oh my
amazing for.
god.
Is like you don't get any physical side effects. It's all mental
How many
usually,
edibles do you want me
and
to fucking eat?
easily overcome.
yeah. I mean, Simon keeps telling me this, man. It's like, damn, I didn't know this was
Mm.
American Idol.
I'm
But
already
yeah,
super
it's
high.
good
I
to see
don't need to
you
eat
guys
more,
again.
please.
Mhm.
I haven't. This is like my first day coming back after a long while, so it's good to come back to this.
I've had half the bag. I'm gonna put them away.
It's not in here.
Just Simon, you could quit, man. Like, nah.
Mm.
You keep
See, that's a
telling me,
great
Simon, I'm gonna end
example.
up going
That's
to
a
sleep.
great example. Literally what I just did. I ate half a
Yeah,
bag of edible gummy worms, and then I literally just put them down. Like,
right.
I'm not
While
addicted
Simon's over
whatsoever.
here, just like, do it.
There's no addiction when it comes to CBD.
Right.
No, yeah.
No, like I remember doing there was a report I had to do back in school called it was pros and cons of the legalization of it. And I was doing research and whatnot. There's a lot of medicinal purposes. I mean, heck, you could use it with chemotherapy, and it can help, towards curing cancer and whatnot.
Yeah.
The only things that would be like cons, you may be slow to react to a few things, but like you
Slower
don't hear of
reaction
like, right, you don't hear of
or
anybody
heavy
dying in a
machinery.
car crash because they're like stoned. It's always alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol for sure is really bad for heavy machinery. But I would
Oh
agree,
yeah.
like semi truck drivers, right, should not be smoking weed.
Oh
People
yeah, because they're
operating
on the road.
$1 million cranes that could kill people should not be smoking weed.
Yeah.
There are certain job positions where they should be on uppers, not weed, or
Right.
something to keep your attention. And that's why I like cigarettes, even though
Yup.
cigarettes are horrible. I do believe that cigarettes have saved lives by keeping people awake when you are falling asleep and
Right.
keeping you
I mean,
paying
I don't
attention,
smoke
right?
cigarettes anymore. I'm on
Yeah,
vapes, but same concept.
yeah. And
I'm on
caffeine, right?
volcanoes.
Caffeine and nicotine are very powerful and should be used as medicine, right? Only
Yeah.
when needed.
Oh, I just stumbled upon this thing. So dipping? When you put
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the
like
little
chewing.
pouch
Yeah.
inside yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So there's this caffeine version, this little like graham-ish looking version, like this little caffeine packet you put in your
yeah.
gums.
It's gross.
Hmm.
I've tried it. It's powerful
I've
though.
not
It
tried
does
it.
work. It does work.
That
Like it gets you high for
literally
about
having
10 to
coffee
30
spit.
minutes. Yeah. I
Speaking
would
of
rather
which,
just drink a Pepsi.
there's this medicine I've been taking that kind of makes me, feel a little iffy, but it's actually a dietary supplement. But I've been using it for a tooth infection. It's Dr. Christopher's Inifix, but it's all natural herbs. Like it's got wildcrafted black walnut leaf, golden seal root, bugleweed herb, plantain
Damn,
leaf,
they just got a
marshmallow
Yeah,
witch in the
root.
bag.
like
Yeah,
natural
pretty
immune
much. But
boosters.
yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's an immunity
Uh-huh.
booster, but it's also been
Yeah,
helping me
those are
fight
good.
this tooth infection.
I've been taking Golden Seal my entire life. I can vouch for Golden Seal.
We'll see.
It's really good. And
Yeah, those Dr. Christopher's Inifix it's really doing a trick. It's supposed to be like, a miracle pill or what they say, but when I take it, it just tastes really herby, and I kind of feel a little
Hmm.
buzz off of it.
It's really good for you too was taught to me by my grandma, and she used it to cure kidney stones and like cure people of their kidney illnesses. Is lemon
Yeah.
juice and
Oh
Epsom
yeah.
salt, and you
Yeah.
mix lemon juice with
Yo.
Epsom salt, and it like
Vote for
flushes out
lemon.
your system. It can clear out toxins, and
Lemons are really good for you
they
regardless, to
are.
be honest.
And if you ever are really sick and like say, even if you're not sick, but you needed to detox, one of the best ways to detox is to either swim or get in a hot tub because you sweat 90%
Oh
more
yeah.
when you're in
Yeah.
water. Did you know that?
Oh, I
That's
didn't know
why
So
that.
to detox,
steam
you go
rooms are a
swim.
good thing too.
Scary movies?
Because I had a buddy who was trying to like get clean for like drug test and whatnot, and he was staying in Virginia Beach. He spent a week in a steam room, like every day going to the steam room, spending
Yeah.
like 30 minutes to an hour in there. Dude, he was clean by the time he was ready to take his test.
Yep. When I was on probation and I smoked like 4 or 5 days before I needed to take my test, I would just go sit in a hot tub for a few hours and I'd be clean
But
instead of
no, I was
waiting an
also
entire
hearing,
month.
going back into lemons, like a lot of people have been saying, like if they eat lemons regularly, that helps like
Yes.
reduce body fat because it eats like the fat cells in
Yeah,
your stomach and
it adds
whatnot.
acidity to your blood, which helps
Yeah,
burn fat. Yeah, you're right. It
Speaking
is
on
really good for
citrus,
you.
did you hear about the vitamin C trick with lowering your immunity to weed?
really.
Well, it enhances your visuals and your receptors, right? So your brain has receptors to cannabis. And the better your receptors are, the higher you get, right? And vitamin C helps those receptors grow and it maintains them in your brain. So that way you don't get burnt out. Where like drugs like meth and other pharmaceuticals can burn those receptors, and that's why
Yeah.
people become burned out.
You're not keeping
Vitamin
You're
C
not bringing them to
repairs it,
school.
right?
Right, yeah.
Thank you for
And
It's
the
like
plus, when you're
knowledge.
doing stuff like
Yeah.
psychedelics, I mean, it enhances.
Yeah, I've heard there's other enhancers too. I believe it was called melatonin
Yup.
or
Oh,
something like
yeah.
that. It helps your brain heal.
100%. I
So
can
like
vouch for that.
yeah, if you're a
That also
stoner
knocks your
and
kids
you
out.
don't get high anymore, take a break, take some melatonin, take some vitamin C for a week, don't smoke, and then you can get high again. You won't be so burnt out. It'll work better.
Just take care of yourself. Just eat
Yeah.
your fruits and vegetables.
Right. But don't forget your proteins, man. The proteins are where it's at, too.
Exactly. Just a bunch of fucking stoners telling people about their health.
Right.
Yeah, remember
Eat
to brush your
healthy,
teeth.
guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Go sleep on time.
Wash your hands, clean out your ears.
And social distance.
Oh my
Yes, social
Jesus.
distance. Wear a mask.
If someone's coughing up blood, take a step back away from them.
Exactly. You don't want that on your shoe.
It's gonna take a while to get that stain out of your shirt, so please just take a step back. What?
I
Someone
cannot tell
passes
you how
out
many
right
times.
I
next
was
to you.
really.
Have you ever done dabs before and they try and pull the bowl like it's a bong, but it's like super red hot?
Oh,
You're like, no, no, no.
man.
That was me.
Okay,
That was
so
me. Oh my
my
god, dude. I
family.
fucking touched it.
My
This is
family goes
not
to
a
Ren
bong. Do
Fair,
not
and there
pull with a
was this.
carb.
Yeah, there was this dude up at Ren Fair. He had never hit it in his life, and he already had like, I guess, he'd freak out a lot over his health and whatnot. And after he hit it, he was just, just. I'm just like, dude, you're right. And he's like, dude, am I okay? Am I gonna die? And one of my dudes is like, yeah, dude, you're gonna die and come back and be a phoenix. And I'm like, what? No, don't tell him that.
Oh dear God, knowing the guy, he'd
But
probably
yeah, dude,
believe
Ren
it.
Fair
He's
is
like, yeah.
great. You're surrounded by hippies, man. It's a wonderful experience.
I went to one a few years ago, before Corona. That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're currently finishing up the one in Ohio, and each weekend is a different theme. But it's great because it's like a step back in the
That's
1700s. But one of my favorites is Time Travelers Weekend. I went up there. I had a whole vampire get up a couple years ago, but then when the Mandalorian came about, dude, they had like a group of 20 people just all dressed as clone troopers with voice changers and everything. I'm like, dude, that is dope.
Well,
That was awesome.
Dude, I feel I'm always out of my element in those types of places because when I get high in public, I don't know. I know how to act like when I'm with normal people, but like when I'm with other stoners in a public environment where we're supposed to have fun, I get overstimulated, you know what I mean?
Well, see, what's cool about that is like during the day, yeah, they do a lot of the work. Like my dad, he actually pushes one of the rides. But usually after hours, we all hang out at the campground, and it's awesome because people get down there and they start doing poi. And there's this one guy who took a staff and lit it on fire and was able to spin it around his neck and arms and everything. I'm like, dude, you're crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like,
some real
Here
Burning
in
Man stuff.
so we have get-togethers on the beach every weekend. I went to one literally yesterday. Just these like beach togethers with friends. We all bring like a
yeah.
bunch of weed, a bunch of shrooms, some hookah. My friend brought a hookah, and
Oh yeah.
it was really nice. If you're ever down in Florida and you're like super late at night, kind of like when the sun's going down, try to look for one of those. Those are super nice people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, that's
just be
why I
careful.
like Ren Fair, dude, because like all the hippies down there, we're like a family, dude. Like we all know each other, and my dad has actually created a group. We're actually, you can look us up in the dictionary. We're called
I
Fat
told
Bitches,
you.
PHAT BICH. What it is, it's like instead of being like all a gang and whatnot, we're all just a family. You know, if you're struggling and whatnot, and you're down, you can rely on another fat bitch to help you out. And we got over like what 300 members like worldwide right now. Well, not worldwide, all throughout the U.S. Because like everybody that goes to Ren Fair comes from like Florida or from California or Colorado. They come from different states, so.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
and I
right.
mean we're just a family of friends for real. Because like it started with me. Well, it started with my dad and my cousin. My cousin ended up going to jail on some bull crap, and he's going to be getting out soon. But it's been years. Like this dude has spent like what 10, 15 plus years behind bars, and my dad was just like, since we created this whole fat bitches thing, just us two, I want him to like, dude, that's just going to shock him because I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting it to get this big. And I'm actually trying to get into web design and whatnot, so we can actually get a website again and we can start selling memorabilia like T-shirts and whatnot. I told him like if we can get a little 3D printer, I want to, do you guys remember back like when we in say 90s, mid 90s, there was these little guys that came out. They were little figurines called little homies.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
I
the
Yeah,
know
we
homies.
those.
kind
Yeah.
yeah, we want to do that. We want to kind of sit there and make little fat bitches, and each little fat bitch is a representation of an actual fat bitch, like an actual person.
That's
Oh, that
cool.
would be cool. So yeah, you get a 3D printer and make little versions of you guys.
Yeah,
Fat
yeah,
bitches.
that'd be
That'd be
dope.
Little
Little
sick.
fat
animated
Did you
bitches.
know?
versions.
Did you know those homies? That would work. That would sell because did you realize homies were the most profitable uh, toy machine? So anything you could
Really?
put in those little quarter toy machines,
Oh
homies made
yeah,
like I think it was like $7-8 million.
that's
It was
Wow.
crazy.
insane. Yeah. So that's $1 million idea right there. Yeah. And fat bitches,
Yeah,
that would
definitely.
catch on. You should do that, honestly. And
Yeah,
if you could make like 3D print them and color them for less than 50 cents and then sell them for 50 cents, you got a business right there.
oh yeah, definitely. And then we would have to like, you know, produce copies of each one,
Mhm.
say like 10 to
Mhm.
15 copies like
Yeah.
one month, another 10 to
Mhm.
15 copies another month so we can keep it going.
Mhm. Yeah, and then make some connections with the vending machine people. Anyone who owns vending machines, you can go ahead and contact them and ask them if they would like to invest in it, and you could ship them out a box and see how
Oh,
it sells for them,
oh
and
my
just
God,
Oh yeah.
start moving.
on your website, you can have a feature where you can make your own little homie, like your own
Oh
personal
yeah,
little
that would be
homie.
Yeah,
dope.
custom,
You can make your own
custom
little
fat
fat
bitch.
bitch.
Little fat bitch, yeah.
No, we were talking about too where like we would sit there because our website would have, your normal thing, and then there would be a premium account that you could get. In the premium account, you can get a little fat bitch box, which comes with, a couple of the little fat bitches, a t-shirt, maybe a couple other
Mhm.
things. And like with the premium account, that's when you can get into our like bowls and bongs and stuff like that.
You can
Nice.
make it like a collector's set too, where like 6 out of the 7 are really easy to find, but that seventh one is really rare.
Right, right.
Oh,
And
just
like the
make it a
little fat
trading
bitches,
thing.
like say, yeah,
Hmm.
and like the rarer ones
uh,
would be like, a copy of my dad, a copy of me, a copy of
Right.
like the top,
Yeah, the
the
OG fat
founders
bitches.
of it. Yeah, the OGs. But the
That's
one from my
genius.
cousin, the one from my cousin who's locked up, he's gonna be the most rare one.
Oh, nice.
I had a friend that he got out of jail and he was in prison for like 7 years, and we got him really stoned. It was one of his first days out, and he was so intrigued by the fact that we could turn the lights off
Elusive.
and on. That he just sat
Sombra.
there and he turned the light off and turned the light on.
Said
Turn the
something.
light off
Yeah.
and turn the light on. Because you can't do that in prison, right? You don't have control
Right.
over the lights. And so he thought it was
No.
so fascinating. He was sitting there stoned off of his butt, just turning the light off, turning the light on. He's like, it's like magic.
You know what would have been worse? Having him have a clapper where he can clap on and clap off.
Oh my God. Yeah, check this out. What? Oh.
Right. Is that somber person still in here or whatever?
No, they
I
left.
think they left. Oh man, I was
Yeah,
about to give him a
they were
shout out
talking.
because
They were supporting you and your Fat Bitch Nation.
awesome, nice. But yeah, like before I had my leave on this, I was actually going to try to create a room, and I'm thinking about doing that again. I just got
What's
to
that,
get
Beth?
used to the room creators. It's very.
Streaming. I'm gonna cut it short
Yeah.
for a second.
I've been
Alright,
thinking,
thanks
and
for
like,
watching the
I've been
stream,
really
guys.
thankful for
Appreciate
not
it.
only
Hope to see you
Green
again next
Queen
time.
and like, TCK, but also WNF and Mama Lee.